Does anyone have a question? It's very important to have patience with yourself, because this inner work, it slowly uncovers the deepest elements of what it means to be human. And it takes time. We take years to accumulate enormous amounts of tension inside ourselves. And then we have to release it. Releasing it isn't easy. Understand? We have to let go of old habits, old patterns, old ways of living, and allow this newness, this freshness to manifest inside us. And there's resistance. We get used to tension. We get used to negative things. We get used to living that way. And then along comes a process of meditation that says we've got to let go. We have to let go of it. And there's going to be resistance, and one has to have patience. And I've also learned the deeper you go inside yourself, the more stuff comes up. I mean, we have stuff buried inside us from 20 lifetimes ago. And all of that stuff has to be removed. We have to flush it out. We have to transform it into the ultimate goal of life, which is love. God, spirit, love, an open heart. Does anyone have a question? And, these are things that it's very difficult to understand. I mean, yeah, we can rationalize it and we can create some kind of an understanding of all this inside ourselves. But the goal is not so much an intellectual understanding, it's the actual living it, doing it, becoming a child of God, not analyzing what it means to be with God, but literally living it, becoming a profound expression of our humanity. And not some kind of avatarish, ego-filled, I am God now and it's all bullshit. It's just a simple, organic development of one's inner life where they are. They're not becoming, they are. This child of God living in the world, they have grown to where they have freed themselves of the one person who keeps them from doing it, and that's themselves. And they become a living, example of, spirit functioning in the world. To me, that's extraordinary. For years I used to hear all this rational interpretations and theological interpretations, and when I was younger, they used to impress me. I would read all these books where everybody would interpret spirit differently, until I began to realize it's really not the answer. The answer is to be, to be. Does anyone have a question? Okay, it's all right. So as I've been announcing, there won't be a class on Sunday because I'm having a retreat this weekend. But you can sit down every day, at least 20 minutes, a half hour, and do the work on yourself. And have a goal. Become a child of God. And that doesn't mean you stop living in the world. It doesn't mean you got to become a monk or a nun living in some kind of monastery. I mean, the real temple is life. It just means that we grow to the point where we recognize that life is the temple. We are born into it. And it's there to teach us everything we need to know to grow as a human being and to also grow spiritually. Okay, if there are no questions, then God bless you all. Thank you. Have a wonderful weekend. And I'm looking forward. There will be class next Tuesday. There's 1:00 class. Also Monday night, the 7:30 class. Sunday, we'll be doing 3 classes. Each 3 classes, and each class has 3 classes. It's a lot of inner work. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all next week, and God bless you, and have a wonderful weekend.
God bless you too. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Stuart.
Welcome.
Hey, Stuart.
Very good.
Thank you.